And many false prophets will arise and lead many astray. Matthew chapter 24 verse 11. Yeah. So many been misled by these cats who lack motion. Pretend to be gangster, but they sweet as Frank Ocean. All bark with no bite, a whole lot commotion. Project their insecurities because they lack devotion. The devil in the flesh, but pretend to be chosen. A cold world often find my heart frozen. My gift is light just to prepare me for this little strife. I'm cool with it, even Moses had to take a life. Demons scheming, preparing for a sacrifice. But I'm a beacon and they still wanna dim the light. What's going on, YouTube? Just wanted to talk about narcissists. Now, most of us deal with narcissists on a day-to-day basis, whether it's in real life, whether it's on social media. Now, a narcissist's most powerful weapons is projection, deflection, and manipulation. What I tend to realize, the same thing with every narcissist, is they like to project their flaws onto others. For instance, it could be someone who's not content with their way of life or how they look, their complexion, their hair, whatever it is. And what the narcissists tend to do is try to make that a flaw in you. So they'll say things like, "Oh, you're light skinned," or "Oh, you're bald headed," or whatever it have you, whatever it is, flaws that they suffer in real life that's really bother them, they really try to project that onto you. You'll never be the one who insinuates such a thing, far as is how someone looks and how correct they do their job or what have you. But the narcissists try to make those main factors when dealing with them. Another thing is they low-key jealous of, they're always low-key jealous of majority anybody. Now, dealing with narcissists is not easy at all, especially when it comes to how manipulative they is. They don't take accountability at all. No accountability whatsoever. They deflect. The deflection is really real when dealing with narcissists. No matter how many lies you catch a narcissist in, they will never admit to lying. They will simply deflect and change the subject and make the topic about something else. These are all things that I noticed about the narcissist. Now, I'm not sure if that's something dealing with their upbringing, far as is their parents, which I like to tend to believe it is. Maybe their parents didn't love them enough. Maybe their parents was narcissists. I'm pretty sure a few of us know people, if not ourselves, have parents that's narcissistic. Dealing with narcissists is pretty wild. It's a roller coaster ride. They would literally accuse you of all the things that they're doing. Like I said, no accountability, deflection, projection, manipulation is their main factors. They like to cause confusion. You will never get the truth out of a narcissist. You will never get the truth out of a narcissist. So if that's what you're looking for, you might as well cancel Christmas on that one, figuratively speaking. Narcissism runs rampant in this society. I do believe that most people could be groomed into being narcissists. I believe some people are narcissistic by nature. Hell, I even believe that narcissism could be a hereditary trait in some cases. I'm no expert, but this is my theory and this is what I believe solely on it. They like to try to find flaws in other ones suffering from actually so many flaws that you can't even count on one hand. They like to try to make the target feel less than them when actually the target is better than them in so many ways imaginable. A And that's the thing that I don't understand about these narcissists. These serpent seeds. It's really sick and demented when you think about it. I believe that our society is mainly ran by people who suffer from this mental illness, because it's definitely a mental illness. It's definitely a mental illness. Let me see. Another thing that narcissists like to do, we talked about the deflection, the projection. Um, so many, so many. I believe that the narcissists come from the serpent. There have to be serpent seed, spawns of the devil himself. I mean, literally spawns of the devil himself. They take and twist everything, try to cause confusion. It's quite frankly sad, to be honest. It's very tough dealing with a narcissist. Very, very tough. Sometimes, to be honest, my mother was a narcissist. My mother suffered from mental illnesses. Me and her really didn't get along as a child coming up. I'm pretty sure a lot of us has been through that. I just thank God that I didn't, you know, pick up those traits. I really thank God that I didn't pick up those traits. But when you come to life and you see how rampant this narcissism is and how much society is draped in it, there's no wonder society is how it is. A narcissist can't account for anything good that they have done to other people's lives. All they do is cause confusion and misfortunes. They like to try to critique you when when they're the furthest thing from perfect. Narcissists, to me, low key really wants to be your friend, want to be you. They really want to be you, and they're jealous of the person you are. They are jealous of the things you have, or even the things that you don't have. You will have them. You will hear most narcissists speaking on this time and time again. And the part that cuts me deep about a narcissist is how much they stir away from the truth. They may tell you that they believe in one thing and display a whole total opposite of that said belief. Then when you question the narcissist about it, they pull out their weapon of deflection. They simply deflect, never ever taking accountability or speaking on the matter at hand. They will actually turn the conversation and make it about you. These people are really weird, and I don't know. I wish they treated narcissism as the same in the same format as they do with multiple personality disorders, or I hate to even talk about mental illnesses and things like that. But a lot of the people who run this program and have dealings in their hands in this program, these gang stalkers, these provocateurs, all suffer from those things that I named: narcissism, borderline personality disorder. They don't know who's who. You will find them trying to portray to be multiple things. Multiple things. It's really funny when you think about it. It's funny as hell. But as I stated, they really low key wants to be your friend. They like the skin. They hate the skin that they're in. They try to, like I said, they try to take their flaws and make them your flaws. They'll take their insecurities and try to project them onto you. It's real weird. It's really weird. They don't mind who they have to slander. They don't mind telling mounts of lies as long as they think that they're harming the target. Then you'll see them take things or things that people say, and the way they twist them is baffling. I mean, they try so hard to convince others that you're the problem when in all actuality they're the problem. They'll say things like, oh yeah, well, I was talking to a guy and he said that most perps have evidence. And I mean, most people have evidence, and it turned out that they were a perp. The whole time, this person, the narcissist that's saying this, have no evidence. Literally, none whatsoever. None whatsoever. They brag about things that doesn't even benefit their life. When you think about that, that's sad. Who would brag about things that's not benefiting their life? But like I said, that's the narcissist way of trying to make it seem like they have a up on you. It really holds no weight. Narcissists tend to be lonely people in real life. And when you threaten that loneliness, then you will see the full wrath of a narcissist. What I did realize is most narcissists that I've encountered claim to be followers of the Most High. When you really listen and look at the things they do, the actions, the lies they tell, the double talking that they do, it becomes blatantly obvious that these people are just mentally disturbed people. They try to make it seem like that you're focused on them 24/7 when you're the main focus of their life. You actually are the light that keeps them going. They don't have the energy that you have. They don't have the light that you have. They despise it and hate it. It's weird the things that they do. They seek approval. You may find them reaching out or calling so-called friends to try to stroke their ego and validate their existence. These are all traits of the narcissist. You would never be the one who calls out or to seek for validation, but the narcissist does, time and time again. The serpent seed, the seed of Nimrod, that's what they are. The Judas. Scary times dealing with, living in. Scary, scary times. Society is overran by narcissism. I mean, it's like being a narcissist is the new norm now. It's sad. They like to throw a rock and hide their hand. You will never get a straight answer from a narcissist. I mean, never ever get the truth from a narcissist. Most narcissists don't know what the truth is. They use the truth as some sort of weapon. They bend it, manipulate it, try to get it to fit their narrative. It's quite scary. They go through the ends of the earth to try to convince people that you are a bad individual. They speak about things that they literally have no idea about, and the projecting the insecurities is I'm talking about at an all-time high right now. For instance, they could be undercover gay, but they would constantly make gay references to you. I just find it weird for them not to like men. And the main thing they talking about is you liking men. I'm not sure how that works in today's society, but somehow they seem to make it so. Dealing with a narcissist could be draining, but I like a challenge. As weird as that sound, they will want your attention. Then when you give them the attention, they make you out to be the villain. Not that that matters or it should matter to anyone. Time definitely would tell. They're unhappy with their life. They're unhappy with who they are. They're unhappy of the things you got. They 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 clearly speak on the things that you got and how bad they want it. Narcissists are very strange and weird people. My mother was a strange and weird person. Still is. Very much so that I haven't dealt with her in years, literally in years. I really don't care for or to. As crazy or bad as that may sound, but life has been more better without dealing with the narcissist. Whenever you find yourself dealing with a narcissist, the best thing to do is to ignore them, despite them always wanting to bring you up, you being the focal point of literally everything in their miserable life. Your very existence threaten a narcissist. They're literally vampires. They just want to drain you of your energy, exert efforts, make you exert efforts into proving this, that, and the third, which I don't mind at all. But when it comes to getting the narcissist to prove something, you're her deflection at its finest being displayed. It's very weird how that works. It's very, very weird, very strange. The more and more I think about it, the more crazier it is. I think society would be a lot better without these type of people. Yeah, that's my morning rant about narcissists.